Look at these little guys. They're too young to be in a shelter. They need to be in a home of their own with their mom. They also need special care and lots of human interaction. That's where Terry and Steve Mead come in.
Sometimes I spend just hours sitting in the middle of the floor, and I'm the human climbing post.
Terry and Steve give the kittens their medicine and weigh them a couple of times a week to make sure they're developing properly.
We got a lot of support from the Humane Society in terms of medicine and food and advice and care. And the ones we have downstairs are a piece of cake, but you work and work and work with the little sick ones that can't hardly breathe, and you know, 4 weeks later they're healthy and happy and running around and joyful, and it's a good thing.
The Meads have been foster parents for about 6 years now, and in that time they've cared for at least 100 cats.
It never gets old, never gets old.
Foster care is probably the program that makes it possible for the Seattle Humane Society to save as many lives as we're able to save.
We've done a lot over the last few years to improve the housing at our shelter for both dogs and cats, but we simply don't have space for every animal surrendered. We do everything possible to enrich the lives of the animals in our care. Volunteers work with them throughout the day to keep them active, stimulated, and happy.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
But the reality is, a cage is not a home. It's stressful and unnatural.
And a lot of these cats really need some quiet time, and they need some stability and some predictability. And they really need that one-on-one time with people. I'm not really sure what we would do if we didn't have some of these great foster parents.
Diamond, come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Diamond is a 1-year-old cat living with a Barnett family. Being with other cats at the shelter just wasn't working for Diamond.
And so when we first got her, the first order of business was to just give her a place to chill out.
Diamond wanted to be alone, and she would hiss when someone came near her. Ben and Daniel spent a lot of time working with Diamond.
It's good to know you're helping animals that need help because none of this is their fault.
She used to be like bad cat, like nobody would ever want to adopt her ever. And now she's one of the best, and she's really fun.
Come here, big guy. Come here, Doc. Come here, over here.
We also have foster families for dogs. In many cases, they care for them after surgery. When Leslie Boughton brought Doc Holliday home, this loving lab could barely move. Doc had knee surgery and needed time to heal.
They need that family environment. They need the affection and love.
Leslie is a nurse, so giving medicines and treating surgical wounds is routine to her. But it's being in a home setting that made Doc's recovery go smoothly. Leslie's daughter Kayla helps out with the TLC.
He's just a love, and I just love having him sleep with me in my room and just love having him be around me.
Leslie has opened her home to shelter animals for more than 8 years now. She figures in that time she's fostered about 100 dogs.
You do get very attached to them, but the Humane Society does such a great job of finding good homes. It's like every dog that you take back there, you know they're going into a good environment.
Sassy! Come on, Sassy! Come on, sweetie!
Sassy, this spirited dachshund, came to the Seattle Humane Society when another shelter couldn't keep her any longer. Sassy had painful bladder stones. Our vets removed them, and the Barker family, Donna, Chris, and Emma, opened their home to give Sassy a place to recuperate.
She is so loving and so sweet, and she just loves everybody.
So it's kind of hard to imagine her just kind of being in a cage somewhere. She wants to be around people, and so being able to provide that place for her while she recovers from the surgery is just, it's really great to be able to do that.
Yes, pretty elbows rubbed.
Emma spends a lot of quality time with Sassy.
Yes, I think it's a really important thing to do, and it's really fun. And for anybody who wants a dog, you can always start fostering first, and you get the feel of a dog.
The more foster volunteers and families we have, the more animals that we can help, because we can transfer animals from the public shelters where they've run out of time, and we can give them the time, the care, and the treatment they need to make them adoptable. If we just have the support we need to provide the medical care and the supplies, the animals are there, they need us, they're waiting for us, and they're counting on us to save their lives.